Recording.
Alright guys, got done with my run after my lift, and over here I'm going to kickstart the 470 real quick. Let's see if we can get her to go first kick. There she goes. That's no choke. And this has got the FCR on it, so that's not giving it a blip of the throttle to give it a squirt of gas with the accelerator pump. It's ready to go. It's sat here a couple hours, and that's pretty nice. But I did about 3.14 miles. That felt pretty good. Feeling a little tired. Hey. But ready to get some dinner in me here before too long. Ready to cool off. I wore my jacket, a little bit more it might be cold jacket, and I'd rather be a little warm than be cold or cool, but the times of wearing the summer jacket are at hand, and I can't wait. So I'm just got my visor up right now, so there might be some wind noise, but I'm just driving around in town, so that's not too bad. I'm just trying to cool off just a little bit. There's some gnats that might get in my eyes, and that's just my own stupid fault, but it's worth the risk at this particular point. This is Big Bad, downtown Mulvane. They've renovated a few buildings over the last few years, which is nice to see. On. Always yield for pedestrians. I'm gonna give my buddy Chuck some revs over at the shop. That guy's really helped me out with a few different questions over the years, and we share our funnies. I didn't wheelie the tracks this time. I'm a little bummed out about that, but I'm a little tired. And when fatigue comes in and you go and try to do something that you're not 100% comfortable with, it's probably better not to. Oh crap, I'm in 5th. So 4. So I went 40 to 60 real fast. It might have been closer to 65. But this isn't what this thing was, even with the FCR carb on the stock engine with hot cams, stage 2. Although that did help, it's just kind of underwhelming. And even though this is not really overwhelming like a converted bike like a YZ450 or stock race bike like the FS450, they're crazy light. But the baggage comes with that. This bad boy's got 2 quarts of oil in it. That does more than just lubricate. That's that much more volume to put contaminants in solution. that much more volume to actually aid in cooling. You're circulating that oil through the frame, and that frame, like when we're cruising along at 60 miles an hour, it's, you know, she's just, yeah, I'm up in the RPMs a little bit, but nothing terrible. And I'm stock gearing on this. This could probably stand to have a little, you know, longer gear, like a, I don't know, I've heard of people going 16 tooth on the front, 39 or 38 even on the rear, but you know, this is fine. I'm not trying to go max speed or anything and kill this thing, but you know, I'm going 60 and it's not upset about it. You know, I've done my break-in ride. This engine's got about 400 miles on it roughly, and it doesn't care. It's healthy. So we'll see how it fares over time. I'll share that on my channel here. I think it'll be just fine. I might even do some track days. I don't know. I said earlier I don't think I will, but you know, I might. But I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on track kits and taking the fairings off or stuff. What you see is what you get. Hopefully I could go out and be an instructor again, maybe help out with the Hart novice instructors out at Hallett. That'd be great, because this thing's got nice big mirrors and I can go plenty fast on this machine on Hallett for people that are coming out for the first time or even the first several times. You know, the track is the track and the street is the street. If you try to treat the street like a track, you know, you're going to have some negative consequences potentially. There's a higher probability of that happening, because that truck right there could spew a little bit of coolant out, or rear end oil, or oil in general, or there could be some sand come off of a truck that is going down the highway delivering it to a customer. Any number of road hazards, and you don't see it. You know, any of these curves out here that you can really boogie on, you know, like I'm out here at Casino Motorsports Park when I'm going to go out here. The pace I'm going, you know, if I was going like a track pace, I'd have this thing pinned the whole time. But I can have plenty of fun on the street and recognize the fact that, hey dummy, there's curves on either side of this road. There could be sand and a whole bunch of other things, so I can have a little bit of fun, yet I'm not massaging my ego by banging this thing as hard as it can around the corner. So I mean, that feels great. That's fun. I was taking that corner and, you know, entering that road, which is a place where some dirty stuff can happen. But you know, I'm going 70 through here, which is a little over the speed limit. But who's out here? Nobody's out here. I'm not hurting anybody, and I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to inconvenience anybody. Bust a little wheel there. Feels great. But I will say, you know, having the track experience makes some of these riding decisions, some of this navigation on the road, or on some of these, you know, unofficial to me motorsports parks. Make some fun. So I can play a little bit and have my fun. Alright, so I'm going 65. I'm going into the wind. And, you know, this bike doesn't care. This engine doesn't care. I can hear that I'm a little higher in the revs than I was when I was going 60. Would I want to do this for half an hour every day at this speed? No. That's where I might think about, if I'm going to commute quite a bit on this, I would be saying, okay, maybe I do need to get that 16 tooth on the front and see how that treats me. Maybe I need to look at dropping it down to a 40 or a 39. But, you know, the juice has to be worth the squeeze. But anyway, guys, we'll see you next time. And I just hope that you get out there, if you got a bike, get out there and ride. And if you haven't done Supermoto before, get you a DRZ and get out there and see what it's all about. This is awesome. See you next time.